Hey there, Canva YouTubers. Today, I am dropping some massive knowledge on how to take your images to the next level using Canva. Whether you're wanting to spice up your YouTube video overlays or designing fire social media posts, these 5 Canva tricks are absolute game changers. I've got a juicy bonus tip that's going to elevate your images before you even slap them into your design. Let's get started. When you click this, typically I would say, click the image, go to edit photo. Double tap it, it's automatically going to open up edit photo for you. So you don't have to go from the picture to the top bar to the sidebar. You can just go from the picture to the sidebar. This is a really underrated tool. This is going to save you time when you're editing images for things. It automatically opens up in the crop tab, but if you will look over here, you will see FX effects, adjust, and crop. So you've double tapped your image and crops come up. I've talked about Smart Crop in the past, which is an amazing tool where it will magically, with AI, crop your image to where it thinks is best. And so if I click that and then click done, it actually looks amazing. It took it from this to that. You see the difference in composition of the picture? Like basically just how it looks. I love that. But what I recommend you do first is look at the aspect ratio. This is automatically the size of the image that it is, right? The aspect ratio of whatever I took in my camera. Well, I happen to use this one for a 1:1 image, and I'm going to show you in a minute if I'd used a vertical aspect ratio and I wanted a square aspect ratio, how I could do that in Canva using this tool. You can click on the 1:1 and you will see that it did not change. If I click on 16:9, you will notice that it changed it to a horizontal picture. And then if I click Smart Crop on top of that, it's going to give it the best crop possible. If I decided I didn't want it to be that, look, 5:4, 4:5. And anytime you change your aspect ratio, click Smart Crop and see if you can make some adjustments. Now, once you do that, you may decide that you want to adjust it manually yourself. And then if you click out of it, it's complete. It's saved. Up here, all changes are saved. So that's pretty amazing. What if I had taken a vertical picture like this and I wanted it to be a square? Now I can double click the image, click 1:1, and it will be a square. If I click Smart Crop, it's going to do some adjustments for me, which I think look great. At this point, I can even move on to the FX filters. FX effects have your different tools, your background remover, your magic eraser, your magic edit, different filters, and different effects that you can apply to that, including autofocus. So if we click autofocus in this picture, it automatically gives that picture sort of a blurry background. I can even look at the filters, and I think that filters are an underrated tool. I can change the filter of this to make it look just slightly different from straight out of the camera. I want to show you another tool, which is the adjust tool. Now, the underrated feature that I think is here is one, auto adjust, where you can just automatically adjust the whole image, which will change things like brightness and contrast, highlights, shadows, everything that has to do with the lighting, the color, and the texture can be changed there. The underrated feature that I believe that is underutilized is this one. You can select an area, the whole image, or the foreground, it will select just the front of the image. You can make an auto adjustment to that as well, or you can even manually make adjustments to what you think would look best. And I'm going to go ahead and set this image's background. And those things that I did made this image look a whole lot better. A little later on, you're going to learn some breaking news as I figure out how all of this works myself. That juicy bonus tip I mentioned. You don't have to open up a file, a project within Canva to fix your images first. And let me show you how to do that. You're going to upload and then choose the file. And I've got this one, and it's called Untitled 54 because I actually put it into Canva previously and I just downloaded it so I would have it on my computer. Instead of using it in a new design, instead of adding it to a template, I'm going to press this button, Edit Photo. Now, all of the options are not going to be there like you have within a design. However, it is a very quick way to make some adjustments within your picture. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. It opens up and you're going to see your FX tab, your Adjust tab, your Crop tab will actually look a little bit different. Smart Crop is not in the standalone photo editor. But let's say that I wanted this to be a square so that I could use it on the YouTube community post. I could click the square and then I can make manual adjustments to how I think that it would look best and then click done. And the amazing thing is now that I can save this image just like it is, but let's go to adjust, and I'm just going to go ahead and do an auto adjust because that's quick. And I'm not going to add any of these things. I just want this sunflower image. So I'm going to click save, and then I can actually just save it straight to Canva. It should be going to my uploads tab. And as you see here, it absolutely did. Now, a tip that you're going to want to do is change the name. So I'm going to change this to 1x1 sunflower picture from Samsung. Here it is. It shows me actually the original image. So this is the original. This is the 1x1 sunflower picture. This is the uploaded one, and you can actually just use that in a design, or you can open up a new design. This one automatically saved to 550 by 550. That's a little small for what I would use it for. What I would do is I would actually open up a social media post like this and then click the Uploads tab where that image will be there, along with the original image if I wanted to use that. And at this point, I could set it to my background, double click it, and smart crop it there. Make adjustments there. Now, for some reason, that time, those extra features weren't there. I'm wondering if they are working on them. Let's see here. So it's here on this picture. So I'm not sure why it's not showing on that picture unless, it's because it might be because it's on the background. Replace background. Okay, we just learned something new. If it's on the background, it's not going to allow you to adjust the aspect ratio. Let me do the same test here, right? Same thing. So we just learned something new. Maybe that's why it wasn't on my free account. Are you ready for the next level? Watch my next video on the screen to discover a lightning fast method to put all of your images into a video slideshow. Hey there, Canva YouTubers. Today, I'm dropping some But instead of using it in a